He stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Trubisky will throw. Flush to his right. Looks for White, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage. But instead, he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss. Khalil Mack. He's the one that runs him down. And my goodness, that will be a huge loss on the play. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's going to let this one go deep. And got his man complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Gun!
From the gun, Mayfield. Past the 20. This is Johnson. He's got it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big 30-yard play on third. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Mayfield off the play fake. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis Landry, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And AFC Championship game. How excited are you for Mahomes and Brady, Chiefs and Patriots?
I'm very excited because, remember, this is a rematch game just like in the NFC where they played in the regular season, but this time the site is different. Regular season, they were in Foxborough, and Tom Brady and the Patriots won late against Kansas City. But how about this? The first quarterback to have a 50-touchdown season, Tom Brady, he's taking on the latest to do so in Patrick Mahomes.
And you've also got the likely MVP in Mahomes against arguably the greatest to do it all time. The storylines here just at the quarterback position are limitless.
Yeah, and remember we said they met in the regular season. It was 43-40, the win for the Patriots in Foxborough, but Kansas City walked out of there vowing revenge.
18. Red, up.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Myles Garrett in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Now Trubisky to throw on second. And the pressure gets to him again. Myles Garrett in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both first and second down. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky.
Red, up. 180.
Here's Trubisky. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Going for the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. It's a big play there for the Browns. 42 yards. From the red zone now, Mayfield. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
No, check, Patriot!
Play fake, Mayfield. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. It's a foot race. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And they will score a pick-6 for a Bears touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now give that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Football going back to the Cleveland Browns here. All right, let's take a peek back at last season. 7-8-1. You mentioned it earlier. They were a few breaks away from being a playoff team. Hard to believe. But now you go into the offseason for the first time in a long time, Charles, with expectations going into next year.
And how excited is everyone to actually have expectations rather than being the laughing stock of the NFL? You just mentioned they went 7-8-1, 0-16 in 2017, so everyone will take that. But you're right. What's the next step? With Baker Mayfield, their quarterback, they believe they can contend for a playoff spot next year. They still will need some help on the defensive end, but what a great place they've started. Myles Garrett at defensive end, Denzel Ward at cornerback, both of them going to the Pro Bowl this season.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. On second down, Johnson. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves them with 3rd and just a couple.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like
that. He'll be hit from behind, and he has landed on hard. Khalil Mack in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. Incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. For the Chicago Bears, Charles, it's kind of the dust settles on this season. How do you think that they will remember it? Because right now, the fresh wound is there with the missed field goal. We get that. But it's a pretty good season they just had.
It certainly has been. Remember, they were last in the NFC North in 2018. They won the division in 2019, their first NFC North title since 2010. They acquired Khalil Mack to begin the year. And remember, they had a heartbreaking loss at Green Bay on a Sunday night to open the season. A lot of teams would have gone south after that. Instead, they went 7-1 at home, won 9 of 10 to close the year. They're going to be heard from in the seasons to come.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Myles Garrett in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. Flushed out right. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Now a second down throw for Mayfield. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
They go play action here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Going deep here for Landry. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. A second down throw for Mayfield. And for the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. After the interception, here's Trubisky. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? It creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Two minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break.
Come on, come on.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 28, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Watch it now, Barney.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are. Figure out the things that they really want to accomplish and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Second down, Mayfield. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They go play action. Mayfield. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one. Landry again the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. Mayfield on play action. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught by the former Gator Antonio Callaway. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one.
Detroit! Detroit! Now let's go!
A first down throw for Mayfield. Drops it off for Chubb. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. First down now, but that clock rolling. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? And Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this. Or he keeps hitting the calculator, but my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Mayfield now on second down. Flush to his right. They set up the screen to Chubb. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to third and goal. An extra defensive back on the field here for third and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. The quick slant caught. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Rolling to his right. It's brought in by Kevin White. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And a nice gain of 21 yards. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Flushed out right. Throw left side complete. It's Burton. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, right at the 40. Oh, a design run for their wideout. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
The best offenses and the ones that win are ones that make adjustments. And right now, I think this team needs to open things up.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to...
And now here is another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing it.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Leopard! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Mayfield on first down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up second down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. The Browns' passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Watch him now, Barney.
A first down carry here for Johnson. Finding room inside the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch him now, Barney.
Mayfield off the play fake. Rolling to his left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Detroit!
They'll run it now out of the gun. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Here's Mayfield, and Callaway taking it in left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Antonio Callaway from 10 yards out, and the Browns add 6 to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
That's fielded in the end zone. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, That does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
23 yards on the play. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. He'll rifle this one deep right side. So they took a shot on 1st down but couldn't connect.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Brian Bonnie Calhoun. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. They give it and they take it away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Antonio Callaway, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. And this one through the uprights and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Caught out left side by Robinson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Trubisky on 1st down, escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Following the interception, Mayfield. He's going to float this one deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Here's Trubisky to throw. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Mayfield now after the fumble recovery. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was looking for Landry that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
right, here we go.
On second down, Mayfield again. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go deep left side. Now the defense loses him. It's complete. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A big play that time for Cleveland. And even 60 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on first and 10.
Detroit!
From the red zone now, Mayfield. His throw caught right around the 6. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis Landry with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the first fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Browns. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. Now Trubisky to throw on second. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Now Trubisky. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players than football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Pulled in at the 24. He's still barreling through. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Back 99 Philly, here we go. Here we go now. Green 39, green 39.
Well, the lead late in the fourth, but Mayfield's going to throw it. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Leonard Floyd coming with pressure. He drops him on the blitz for a loss of 12. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go.
Here we go now. Green 39.
From the gun, Mayfield. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
The Browns on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be third and forever.
Here we go now. Green 39, green 39.
Mayfield. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Kyle Fuller.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield. It gets intercepted.
And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Here we go. It's Trubisky on 4th down. Flush to his right. He hits White. Complete. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. On 1st down, Trubisky. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on 1st down. And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. Myles Garrett able to disrupt yet another pass play, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. On 2nd down, Trubisky. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Terrence Mitchell right there on the coverage.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right. They've had no room to breathe. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Try and get it all back with one big shot right there, but even if successful, that doesn't get them all the way back to where they need to be. Can't totally abandon throwing the ball underneath as well.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Flushed out right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Terrence Mitchell. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Somebody call for the queen.